belongs to someone else's memories, not mine. Odd how you spend 5 years going to the same place every day, and then it's over. You never go there again. Almost as if it never existed at all. I find I can't look at her for long, and my eyes roam around the kitchen, wanting something mundane to fix on. A break from this bewildering new reality. I get up and make a coffee, gaining comfort from the ritual of putting the smooth, shining pod into the machine, pressing the tip of my finger onto the button in the precise way I always do, and warming the milk in the frother. I sit there, amidst the trappings of my very comfortable, very middle-class, nearly middle-aged life. The kitchen gadgets, and the photo on the fancy fridge of me and Henry on our first holiday alone last summer. A selfie taken by the pool. Our skin salty and sun-kissed. A shadow around Henry's mouth, where the dust has stuck to the remnants of his daily ice cream. Outside the French windows, my tiny courtyard garden is wearing its bleak, late autumn clothes. Paving stones slick with the earlier freezing rain. Chipped plant pots trail the dead brown remains of my doomed summer attempt at growing my own herbs, and the darkening afternoon sky is a dull sheet of slate grey. I can just see one of the tower blocks that loom here and there, like malevolent giants, over the rows of Victorian terraces, all turned into flats, like mine, that make up this part of southeast London. This room, this home, this life that I have built up so carefully. This little family, with only 2 members. If one of us falls, then what is left is not a family at all. What would it take to tear it all down, to bring it tumbling and crashing to the ground? Perhaps not as much as I thought. Maybe just a nudge in the back, a tiny push, so slight that I would hardly feel it. The kitchen, with its muted dove-grey walls and bleached wood worktops, is warm, uncomfortably so. As the coffee machine hums its everyday tune, I half listen to the news on the radio, which chatters all day, every day in my kitchen. A sporting victory, a cabinet reshuffle, a 15-year-old girl who has killed herself after her boyfriend posted naked pictures of her online. I flinch at the thought of it. Sympathy for her mixed with a shameful gratitude that there were no camera phones around when I was that age. I move over and open one of the French windows, feeling the need for fresh air. But an icy blast slams it shut again. My coffee is ready, and I have no alternative but to sit back down at the laptop, where Maria has been waiting for me, steadily, impenetrably. I force myself to meet her eyes, searching futilely for any hint of what was to happen to her. I try to see the photo as a casual observer might. An ordinary schoolgirl. An old photo that's been sitting on some mother's sideboard for years, dusted and replaced weekly. It doesn't work. I can't see her like that, knowing her fate as I do. Maria Weston wants to be friends with me. Maybe that was the problem all along. Maria Weston wanted to be friends with me, but I let her down. She's been hovering at the edge of my consciousness for all of my adult life, although I've been good at keeping her out. Just a blurred shadow in the corner of my eye, almost but not quite out of sight. Maria Weston wants to be friends. But Maria Weston has been dead for more than 25 years. Chapter 2, 1989. I've been awake all night in an attempt to maintain some kind of hold on what has happened, on what I have done. My eyes are red and prickling with tiredness, but I daren't go to sleep. If I sleep, when I wake up, I'll have one blissful, terrible second when I'm unaware, and then it will all come crashing in on me, its power multiplied indefinitely by that one unknowing second. I think of the last time I saw the dawn in, lying in Sophie's bed. This time, it's a more tempestuous and bleaker affair. A ceaseless summer rain has been falling all night, and the branch of a nearby tree is thwacking intermittently against my window pane. It's not just the chemicals keeping me awake.